I will remain in English to just welcome our guest from Thailand. Now we have Thanasak Phenkwa with our third presentation. Please, Thanasak, are you with us?
Yeah. Hi, good afternoon. And I will share my screen now.
Okay, yes, we are hearing very good. And we will see your presentation. Okay. Yes, great. Please.
Okay. First of all, I would like to thanks to the conference committee to give me the opportunity to share about the generative AI and TRIZ, which I have been trying to learn in the past year. I will talk about an interesting new way to solve the problem and come up with new idea. It's called TRIZ and generative AI. Invention itself is at the heart of human progress. It is how we have solved problems and create amazing things throughout history. But invention can be difficult. It is not always easy to come up with new ideas. And sometimes we get stuck due to our psychological inertia.
We have some interruption, right? From Thanasak. So a short pause, maybe the internet connection at his side. We hear you. We hear you again. Please, you can share again your presentation. Так. Михаил, скажите, пожалуйста, Thanasak с нами еще или он отключился случайно?
Его нету.
Да, получается, отключился, видимо, из-за связи. Мы будем ждать. А пока я поделился в чате презентацией на русском языке, так как не вся информация могла уместиться в одном слайде, в одних слайдах. Пожалуйста, вы можете раскрыть, и пока автор будет рассказывать на английском, вы можете просматривать на русском. Так у нас будут организованы некоторые доклады на других языках. То есть могу еще также выложить на английском для русскоязычных докладчиков. Так, ждем. Сейчас я узнаю в чате, есть ли проблемы. Говорит, что сейчас в течение минуты подключатся, так что давайте подождем. Все-таки далеко, Таиланд далеко. Я только не знаю, Таиланд дальше, чем Китай? Или так же? Okay.
So now, sorry, my electricity was shut down for temporarily. Sorry.
I see. No problem. Please continue.
Okay. So TRIZ tool try to offer a systematic process for coming up with new idea, which we have learned and used for decades. Generative AI is new technology. If we can complement each other's strength, we can use it to help solve the problem and coming up with new idea. As mentioned earlier, TRIZ has the main component to help us overcome psychological inertia and help us to see different and creative answers, while also helping to predict future trends in technology. There are many tools for us to use. On the generative AI side, Since AI has no feeling, does not get tried, it is not afraid to answer for our question. And do not forget, it is possible to help us to overcome psychological inertia to enhance human creativity. As human, give good command or is called prompt. We may use AI to help and coming up with a new idea. And if we prompt in the direction of TRIZ tools, the power of AI to help think will be present differently from general AI user. Human, TRIZ, and AI will work together to solve the problem and create something new. Human being knowledge, feeling, instinct, experience, and TRIZ provide a systematic approach to solve the problem. Generative AI will bring power of processing data, generate idea, and explore possibility that human might miss. Together, these three groups can achieve wonder. It can help us to solve the complex problem. Before AI, humans alone tackle the invention process, using their knowledge and experience to identify problem, apply TRIZ tool, generate idea. This process was often time-consuming, limited by individual creativity and maybe some bias. Now, AI is transforming invention by acting as a super smart assistant. It can quickly analyze amount of information to pinpoint the problem, automate the application of TRIZ tool, suggest innovative solutions beyond human imagination, and simulate ideas in the real world. However, AI is not a replacement of human. Human expertise remains crucial for understanding the problem context, selecting the most promising idea, and ensuring ethical decision-making. The collaborative advantage, we may have an enhance of problem analysis. We will the wide range of creative solutions. So today, I will demonstrate some of TRIZ tool and some of a little bit modified of TRIZ tool by using generative AI. But for present today, I prepare some the video to demonstration, but it's not in the form of prompt. I will prepare in the form of GPT. Actually, GPT is look like the prepared prompt. It's behind the scene. So user just give some input. No need to copy or prompt or modify the prompt by her or himself. And then we can see some the result of generative AI. Anyway, for Google Gemini, it's called GEM. But for another generative AI provider, I have no information about this. So I will go in the first TRIZ tool, a part of TRIZ tool. I will demonstrate to you. Before start the video, this is a prompt that why I will not show to you today because it's really long text. My prompt that I have developed for all TRIZ tool, some prompt have like a 4 page of the A4 paper. So I decide to not use the prompt style. I decide to use the GPT style today. So let's see if we try to conduct the root cause analysis. Imagine like we have the leak of a heat exchanger for automotive part, and we found this defect after bracing. This is we found this defect in our factory. So let's see how AI can help us. So we just put the good problem statement to the AI. The AI means generative AI, and then by this prompt that I developed. It will start from what the scientific and engineering principle that relate to the problem. And the second step, I will look for the expertise who may relate to this problem by AI. And then in the third step, I will go to analyze the root cause. And now, because the power of generative AI, it will look the root cause that relevant to the problem statement and relevant to the principle and the expertise. And this is a very important step. I will go back a little bit. I try to prompt to the AI to give us the investigation guideline. That means in this step, it's not the potential root cause that AI give us. We still work as the usual engineer work. We can use this step and go to the processing line and take the data and come back to review or analyze again, even by manually or back to the AI again. So that's why I point in the work together between TRIZ AI and human. And again, I did not make generative AI to replace human. And here is just another result from AI for root cause analysis. It gives us for the containment, corrective action, and preventive action. So this step that I already talked about is for some step that bring back to the scientific principle, some step that they try to analyze the potential root cause, and some step that give us the guideline for investigation. So usually when I work with my student or my client in the company, when we found the problem like this, we take more than 2 weeks or a month for analyze for the potential root cause, or have a design for the very good plan to correct the data to perform the root cause verification. But because of the power of generative AI, we can use only 1 day to plan to verify the potential root cause. This is very helpful for us. And for the prompt, it can use for every engineering problem. And this my report is that try to make sure that this is not about we ask AI and we finish the job. No, we use AI and we work together with human in every step. If the human that did not provide very well of the problem statement, because this is a generative AI. Generative AI is a large language model. If the problem statement is not clear enough, that will be not good enough of the potential root cause. So humans still very important. And in every step, I will ask the user, this is the principle, this is enough for the problem or not. If not, we can revise and ask AI to recheck the results again in every step. So I keep human in the loop in every step. The next one is not unusual TRIZ tool, but is some branch of TRIZ tool. I call it a mechanism-oriented search. Let's see how it's done. Let's talk about we try to detecting the sign of wear and tear in machinery to perform the well maintenance. We try to detect before the failure. So let's see. Well, we will look for some the pattern or same mechanism from another area. It may bring us like some idea to solve the problem. This is very similar to the function-oriented search, but function-oriented search look for function and technology. But for mechanism-oriented search, I look for the pattern of the root cause. Here, again, I just give us the problem statement, and I write the prompt behind this GPT. So I will show you all the prompt at the end of this presentation. So is try to find give us the similar mechanism of the problem in another area of industry. It worked really fast, and this is impossible for my student. My student is mean the very experienced engineer, like 30 or 40 years old. Some of them work for one company. They never change his work to like to construction, to marine business. No, they would never know. So when we ask about look for some possible solution from another domain of industry, this is not impossible. This is impossible because they work only one company. So if we give them about generative AI tool, it help them to like give some idea to solve the problem. And this is some result of mechanism-oriented search. We go to the next tool. And again, I show you the work together between human, TRIZ, and generative AI. The next one is the resource. Resource for engineer like substance field time space is very common for TRIZ community. But my student, some students come from community nurse. They try to develop their own low-cost solution for some equipment for the poor people in urban area. So I try to teach them about the Inventive, something about that kind of low-cost tool. But when we talk about function, it's okay that they can understand. But when we talk about resource in terms of substance, in terms of field for nurse, it's really difficult for them to understand. So when a generative AI coming up to me, so I try to create a prompt that can be identified resource for any domain. My student come from the media, I mean social media creator. They can apply this prompt. So let's see how it works. Sorry, again, I just remind my resource is a part of the idea generation, because in some conference, when we talk about resource, people think about resource to make the sustainable or to make the product or process. No, this is a resource for inventive or idea generation. So I will coming up with the community nurse. They think about the elderly health promotion. So we look for where is the resource we should look for, and try to examine the resource is good enough to solve the problem, or next step we will modify that resource. And I will show you like this. So we just give the domain of non-engineering. So generative AI, we try to like an analogy of our substance field time space, but this is the resource for nurse, the community nurse. They understand this is better than substance and field, because they did not learn for technical or engineering. So it's very easy for us, but it's simple for them too. The typical of resource for community nurse now is human resource, the knowledge resource, the technology resource. They understand, and AI will give some example. Unfortunately, in the real situation, I use Thai language, my language. I did not use English language for my student. So I try many times, and I think we should consider to use generative AI for some TRIZ tool, and we should continue develop and find some pain point, some improvement point for the generative AI when we use with TRIZ tool. Okay, this is again, I will go the next step. The next tools, this is I call systematic idea generation, because in many times when I myself and my student try to apply TRIZ tool like the 40 principle, scientific effect, or 76 standard solution, or another tool like a separation principle. I found my students try to use their own solution since the first time they try to solve the problem and try to bring back like to connect and report me like they already used TRIZ tool, but is it not invented by themselves? I think you understand what I mean. This is not true inventor. So in my class, if I have people who join my class, like 20 people, like I found only 5 to 10 people who can invent, who can solve the problem, and another people cannot do it. But when generative AI coming, I didn't talk about solve this problem for me by AI. No, I did not use like this. I use TRIZ technique, TRIZ tool with generative AI. But I modify a little bit. I call systematic idea generation because I modify resource and try to solve contradiction. But for contradiction, for non-engineer, some people understand. Some people, it's difficult for them to understand. So I decide the generative AI not only solve the problem, solve the contradiction. I decide to achieve any goal, whatever that goal that belong to contradiction or no contradiction. So let's see how it works. So I give the what is your input to the system, to the generative AI. I input like this is a meat chop, and the goal is I need to make the solve of the meal for elder people. So let's see how it works. I just input that some system, and then AI try to examine the existing resource by itself, and then they try to modify that resource by 40 principles to achieve the goal. This is automatic. So that's why that means if I did not use the existing resource, I use available resource from somewhere else, I can create more than now you can see some modification of the resource. So number and quality of the idea is come from number and quality of resource, and number and only number of the modifier, like the 40 principle I use now. We can use another tool, not only 40 principle. So we coming up with the modified result. Actually, this is I call like an initiative idea, because some people, it's very easy for them to generate idea in just a minute. But some people make over a week or a month for coming up with one idea. But for generative AI is good. It helps them. Anyway, I aware to use this tool with my student. I will teach and use TRIZ tool with AI to generative idea. Only people who have learned the the manual TRIZ before, to make sure that they understand the methodology and the systematic how it works. Because even we try to give them the generative AI too fast, they may not try to practice to improve their own creativity. So we again, I just show you about the
Back 1 minute, please.
work together between. Yeah. Okay. This is just 2 slides for me now. So today we've seen how TRIZ and generative AI and human creativity work together. It's not just for professional; it's also for students too. So these tools empower us to think innovatively and solve the complex challenge, or maybe more efficiency. So the conclusion is the TRIZ generative AI is a powerful framework for innovation, and we all of us need to further research. We need more study, and we need to use with ethical guideline. And yes, I still need to develop the generative AI and TRIZ in with human in the loop. So thank you for your attention, and I'm sorry I did not prepare a slide in the lesson language. And now question and answer. When people who interest for my prompt, you can download from this QR code. And people who use ChatGPT, you can type root cause analysis or my name in GPT store. You can find more than 30 GPT I give for free for everyone now. So now it's all for my presentation.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tanasak, for your valuable presentation. Actually, from my point of view, and I think our participants will also mention this, your work looks very useful for people who are using ChatGPTs in their TRIZ-based work. It extends the way of using it. And as you observed, the 4 approaches from using specific tool like cause-effect chains analysis, and the other approach for problem identification or problem statement, and other approach for the solving, looking for solutions, for mechanisms, etc. So I think it's very interesting, and it needs a lot of experience in using it. And maybe you have any potential to develop this tool, to adapt this tool more? Any plans on this?
Yes, I have a lot of plan to develop the TRIZ tool. Actually, I did not know every TRIZ tool. Even when I review back in all conference, I'm missing in many TRIZ tools that already developed in the past. I will start from that first, and I will look for. Now I'm develop the fully automated TRIZ tool in the product innovation and process improvement or problem solving. But I still have it's not good. I mean not easy, because difficult thing is how I can integrate human in the loop. For the generative AI, currently I think is not 100% to replace the human. So that what I'm developed, and I will open to every people who would like to develop with me, because my prompt and GPT now is free for everyone.
Okay, let's go forward to our questions from our participants. Tanasak, have you generated any specific products using AI? Short question.
For me now, no, because I just learned generative AI just last year March, and I developed the first prompt TRIZ prompt in June last year, and my client they adopt for the class for 3 company, and that 3 company did not use for product development. They use for the problem solving in the company now. I think from now and for my my work plan for next year, it should be coming up with the new idea for product. But to patenting the idea from AI, I'm not sure is we can or we cannot. But to use a part like the idea from AI and let people try to modify something, we can patent the product idea soon.
The question: what versions of ChatGPT and Gemini have you used? Have you used some custom add-ons for ChatGPT or add-ons from ChatGPT store?
I use the ChatGPT Plus and all that. I can show you. Can I show my screen now?
Okay.
Okay. This my ChatGPT is sorry. Now can you see my screen
Yes,
for ChatGPT?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just ChatGPT for that I pay for $20 per month, and you can go to GPT store, but the TRIZ tool that I show you that I developed by myself. I have a lot of GPT here, and some of them is belong to my client, so I did not give the public, but mostly I give to public, especially the root cause analysis that over too many people come to use with me, and to answer give the right answer. I did not use any add-on of ChatGPT, but I use the paid version of ChatGPT and also Gemini.
Okay, thank you. Last question from Michael Ruben. Actually, you answered partially on it. Which instruments of TRIZ you use in the first beginning, or you find them most applicable, like principles or the matrix of Altshuler, maybe something else? I think the cause effect exchange analysis, right, or something else? Please.
Again, you mean I already developed the
which kind, which instrument, which TRIZ-based methods which you found most applicable using with the artificial intelligence?
Oh, every TRIZ tool now.
Okay.
Every TRIZ tool now. In my report you can download that I develop in every TRIZ tool now, except ALICE. I don't want to develop ALICE for generative AI because some of the TRIZ association have certified the level 3 or third level by ALICE. If I develop ALICE in AI, so people not apply ALICE by themselves, they will use AI. So now I stop my project for ALICE.
Actually, this question is about in which phase of TRIZ-based model the artificial intelligence can be useful for us, because in some modeling tasks or modeling problems we have some difficulties, and we will see this in our coming presentations today. We will highlight this and maybe you will find something interesting to you in your work. Okay, thanks again, Tanasak, for your participation. Very interesting.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.